Okay, now we've got our phrases made, and you can see them on the right side here under, I created this directory called chordal phrases, and we've got CNR phrase 1, which is 8 beats or 2 measures long, and CNR phrase 2, 8 beats, 2 measures long. And I've created a master track, and I've duplicated the chord progression that was in that we transcribed from, which was basically six measures long, and they had 2 measures of 2 measures of the 1 chord, 2 measures of the 4 chord, 2 measures of the 1 chord. Actually, maybe it was 8 measures. I don't remember. Maybe it was 2, 2, 2, and 2, 1, 4, 1, 4. I don't know if it was 6 measures or 8. Doesn't really matter. But I've created this master track 1, 4, 1, 4. So we're gonna, whatever we created, we're gonna hear repeated once. Then what I've done is created some other chords here in the master track to see what happens when we plug our phrases into these chords. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop phrase 1 into on our master track. And then I'm going to insert phrase 2. It's actually, I think the easiest way to do this is to right click on the phrase and put your play cursor where you want the phrase to go, and then right click on the phrase and hit insert. That way you don't have to struggle with it moving up and down and stuff. Because as you know, you can place these phrases in different octaves and different inversions, so we don't want to do that for this purpose. Okay, so then we go back and we're going to insert 1 again. We're just going to repeat. So let me put my play cursor on 5. Right click on here and hit insert. And I'm going to select phrase 2. Right click on that, hit insert. Then phrase 5, I'm going to insert phrase 1 on that. And then this 2 minor chord, insert phrase 2. So I'm alternating just the way I alternated in the first 4 bars. That's all I'm doing here. So I'm going to repeat this process. To the end of the composition. Okay, there we go. All right. So you can look at the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The first 8 measures of this composition pretty much exactly replicate the phrase that was on the website. And again, on the website, what they were trying to illustrate is how to do a smooth movement from the 1 chord to the 4 chord using the first inversion of the 1 chord. And we can see that if we look at, we can see that if we look at these phrases. So now it's time to play this all and see what we've got. one chord, first inversion, four chord, passing tones down to F. Now we got the five chord inversion, two chord, six chord, first inversion of six chord, three chord, back to the five chord, first inversion, back to the tonic chord, C major, root position, and that's it. So I said that, you know, we were going to see what's the purpose of like transcribing these phrases. I mean, why go to all the trouble? I mean, why not just, you know, just play these things? And well, I think this example illustrates the point that once you create these phrases, you can put them on all kinds of chords, and it's, you know, you end up with a really musical result. So essentially, you know, these phrases begin to, you know, can start to be a library of musical ideas. And this is a simple idea, you know, there's nothing really fancy about it. Having a first inversion one chord and then a four chord, you know, there's nothing really sophisticated going on here. But that's not to take away from the obvious fact that this is plenty musical here, okay? And you know, we could start playing around with a more interesting progression here and see what we end up with. Okay, we could go with a minor progression, you know, I don't know, but it seems to me that once you know, now that we've created C&R phrase 1 and C&R phrase 2, this is something, you know, we'll be able to use again. So I'm going to end off here, but what I want to do is I'm going to take C&R phrase 1 and I'm going to start applying some variations to it, because maybe we can take this concept of creating these, creating these phrases that we can use again and again and again. Maybe we can take it to another level by using variations. Like, obviously we can change the rhythm, we can delete certain notes instead of this kind of da 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 da, you know, straight eighth note thing. You know, we can do something a little bit more rhythm slightly more sophisticated. You know, we can change accents, but that's where, you know, the variations come in. And, you know, let's see where we can go with this, because I think we've got something pretty nice here. Okay? All right, so I'll see you in the next video.